All right, guys, we got the 88 Ranger GT back today from the shop. Um, like I said, they did the same thing on the 88 that we did on the 89 back a couple videos ago. I did a video on it. Basically, plugs, wires, valve cover gaskets, plenum gasket, and cap and rotor, and I think a fuel filter too. But anyway, so glad to have this one back. I'll be glad to get it out and drive it some. Maybe get out this evening and drive it some. It's a little chilly today, about 50, around 50 degrees. A little chilly out, but may get it out and drive it some tonight. I drove it back from the mechanic shop, and it ran great, ran smooth, idled smooth, everything seemed to be back to normal with it. He said the spark plugs that were in it had obviously been in it for a while, which they'd been in it. I don't know how long I've had it now without going back and looking, but they've been in there a while, let's say that. And so it really needed some new plugs and everything else too. But I drove it back from the mechanic shop, which is about 10 or 12 miles, and she did fine. Now notice when I got back home, it was burning some oil off the manifold, and hopefully that's just where, you know, they when they had the top of the motor off, that's just in the valve covers and everything. That's just where they spilt some oil down there, and hopefully that'll burn off. Hopefully there's nothing else. Surely that's all that was. But I'll go ahead and crank it up. Let's do a little walk around of it because we ain't had her here. I've been missing this old girl here. We ain't had her here in a couple weeks. We hadn't been able to drive it in a while either with it missing like it was. There's a good shot of both of them. There's Callie, our little mama cat. She's got some kittens, I think, about 3 of them. And she's got them out in this shed here. I don't even know how in the world she gets in there. So anyway, she's basically a stray, and she's real skittish and everything. She's been around here for a couple years, and there's another one, a tomcat, been around here for a couple years, and we just sort of we're not gonna let them go hungry. So between me and my mom and dad, we make sure they've got some cat food. What you doing, Callie? She won't come to us. Come here. What you doing? What you doing, girl? She's just not real trustworthy, and I don't blame her. She's probably been abused. She'll let me pet her every once in a while. She'll come up and let me pet her, but she's real skittish. Somebody's not treated her well. She gets treated good here, though. She gets fed and taken care of the best we can. But anyway, back on the Ranger. I'm gonna go ahead and crank it up so she'll run out of there. When I crank it up, she don't like that. But let's let you guys hear it idling real quick. And see. And this one here, let's see if you can see that odometer on there. Showing 81,654 miles. I don't know if that's. I don't think that's original mileage. It's probably flipped over, but either way, who knows? Seems to be idling good. Idle's coming back down a little bit. She's idling a little bit high, which I mean it's probably cold. It seems to be idling fairly smooth. Glad to have her back on the road. Nice. I've showed people before this. This is not the original tailpipe piece that come on these Rangers. The one that come on at factory is real similar to that, but it's a little more of a square box. But anyway, a friend of mine had a couple of these. I think they come off of a Camaro, the dual exhaust. I got one on that truck, and then There's one over there on the back of that Ranger too, because the guy gave me 2 of them, good friend of mine. And so they fill out that little slot in the bumper and looks a lot better on there than this one. Had just a regular straight exhaust pipe sticking out the back when I bought it. And then this one actually had the wrong exhaust on it. It had a regular Ford Ranger exhaust on, tailpipe on it, that turned out behind the passenger side wheel there, which is what you would normally have on a regular Ranger, but the GTs come out with the straight back out the slot there in the bumper. But anyway, so I got them both right now. This one here, a little jacked up looking. That's just the way the mechanic shop, they didn't get it on there just right. But it is what it is. Kind of work to get some of these places. But the same shop, actually, I believe put this one on. They got it on there real nice. It looks good. If that one would have looked as good as this one, I'd have been happier with it. But either way, guys, just wanted to show you that she is back and seems to be running good, idling good. So I get it out this evening and drive it around just a little bit. All right, guys, thanks for watching.